welcome back. My name is Nats009 and how are you doing? And today, I am going to have a little chat to you guys about what's happening with this channel. So as you can see, a lot of the old stuff has kind of been taken away, and I do apologise if you really like that, but I've had to adapt a few things to be more, shall we say, under control in the channel. I will still be making some videos, but how-tos and things like that, not as the way they were. So I do apologise if you like the way that was, but it's changing. Now, I am going to be focused more on the games, more on fun, more on editing as well, trying to bring in a little bit more different stuff onto the channel. So stay tuned for that. I do have a couple of days off, so I'm going to be banging out some cracking videos, I hope. So stay tuned and watch them all. Yes, totally not advertising myself. Pimping myself out there. Lol. But there has been one thing that's been bothering me while I've been away. Now, I've just kind of left this channel. I have been reading a few of the comments from time to time, and there's one in particular that has been driving me a bit crazy, shall we say. Now, I can understand your beliefs. Now, this is going back to the homosexuality, bisexual, transgender, things like that, right? Now, I'm just going to end this here. Okay, because I could go on about religion all day long. Now, I'm not against religion. I am not, I don't believe in God as such, but I do believe in something. I'm a very empathic person, so some people would call me an empath, but I don't think I really am. But there has been a few experiences of it. So, I'm not even going to go on about what they are right in this video. But I just want to do something and say something right now, okay? And I want this to finish this, alright? Because there's no point in droning on. Now, I am not one for, the whole, oh, the world was created by God and, it was almighty. God gave us free will. You cannot deny that, right? And if someone's free will, that they choose to love another person that may be the same sex, then that is their choice. Free will cannot be controlled. If God wanted a perfect world, he would have taken that thought out of their brain. Now, I know the Bible was created. So are rules. So are laws. Not everyone follows the rules. Not everyone follows the laws. Okay? That is free will. Now, free will is uncontrolled. So, as soon as you take someone's free will away, they might not as well be a person, or an animal, or something like that. As soon as you lock them in a cage, eventually that bubble will just keep building and keep building. Like, if you put a person with homosexual thoughts into a straight relationship with the person of the opposite sex, eventually that bubble will burst, okay? And it will not end well, right? And some people will hide their feelings because of, people being religious around them, or that's their beliefs around them, so they will tend to blend in. But eventually, that bubble will burst, okay? And with free will, that is uncontrolled, okay? I do not mind who watches my videos and things like that, and people are like, oh, you're disgusting for allowing women to watch your videos and be all like, oh yeah, I love this. You know what, I don't care. If that's their will and their want, then screw it. Fine. You know what I mean? Doesn't bother me. I like guys, you know what I'm saying? But that's my feelings. That's my free will. I was going to say something else there, but I thought, okay, we'll stay a bit serious in this bit. You'll understand by the will bit. And, no, not in that way. That sounded even worse. Never mind, okay? I'm laughing because there's some people close to me will giggle at that bit, alright, okay. Psst. Back to being a bit more serious. Yes. But I don't mind if other people watch the videos that, are the same sex as me and things like that. It doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? I wouldn't make those videos if I got easily offended and things like that. You can, if that's your free will, if you want to watch my video and do that to it, then fine. It doesn't bother me. Some people might go, but hey, that's their feelings towards it. Don't upload the video if you can't hack it. But no, I can understand where you're coming from. The world wasn't created with Adam and Steve, apparently. But here's the biggest one, and I just want to kind of ask some of you guys out there, maybe some of you can help me out if you are very religious and you know the background story. How was Jesus created? I mean, did God create a physical person and screw Mary? Or did he just suddenly go, I choose you! And then, poof! And she suddenly went, oh, I'm pregnant. What the fuck? You know what I mean? It's still kind of confusing right from the point. But even if you don't believe, you've kind of got to think of something. Okay, after 2,000 years, a few things have changed. Women are no longer apparently under their master, who is their husband, or masters can keep slaves, which is technically in the Old Testament, okay? You can't deny that. Nah, read it up. And now the New Testament has kind of changed a few things. It's adapted. The devil was mainly brought in by Christianity because you've got to have opposites. And there is a huge, massive whispers, shall we say. I was going to say Chinese whispers, but then it's not really, because whispers do change no matter what language and things like that. It's just the expression. But it is true. After 2,000 years, things have changed and the whispers have changed and things have adapted to time. Not everything has. Some things need to catch up. And the world is becoming more open about everything, especially with the internet. And there are a lot more bad things happening, but those bad things were always happening, even in the UK 500 odd years ago, 400 years ago, 300 years ago. We were chopping people's heads off and pillaging villages. You know, Vikings going around. And we had our time. Now, unfortunately, warfare's changed with it. So yes, you know, back in the days, we were right assholes. You know what I mean? I'm talking about British, you know? Vikings, just going on that one. And then now we've got, you know, the big one. But now they're not fighting with swords and sticks and things like that. They're fighting with weapons, guns and missiles. And that's why we are noticing that more. So every place goes through their turmoil stage, shall we say. And I'm kind of getting away from the subject, but I just wanted to point out that, you know what? Things need to change. We, as a race, humans are so messed up. You know, you can maybe say yourself that you are the perfect person, but what religion do you follow? What faith do you follow? What is going on? Who do I side with? Do I follow my parents? Do I follow my family? Do I follow the people in a different country or my friends? Or do I believe what I want to believe? Now with myself, I don't follow any religion because I do believe in a bit more science than over that, but I am a very empathic person, so I have my own beliefs. And do you know what? As long as I'm not hurting anyone, as long as I'm not trying to take away someone's free will, and I try to be a good person as much as I can. I even help out people by moaning. It's my choice. And if that's the way I want to live my life, then meh. So I'm going to stop droning on and on and on and on and on about this. Because like I said, I could go on this conversation every single day. But free will is something that we all have. And we all have feelings. Some people have bad feelings. Well, what we would associate as bad. I'm saying like the thought of killing others, or the thought of doing harm, or taking someone's free will. That's bad. Or good things, helping others, treating people with respect and courtesy, and just looking out for one another. That is more how we should do things, but unfortunately everyone is not the same. The world would be boring if we all were. So yes, so that is something that you can't control, and your beliefs may be to be one of them, and looking at the other is totally wrong. But like I said, unfortunately with free will, nothing is fully controlled. No one's thoughts are fully controlled, and if you ended up watching one of my moan videos, which this is how the comments started. If you were watching my moan video, this is where it all began. Why were you watching a moan video if your beliefs were to be very faithful? I'm gonna go there. So this all started with the moan video. So, do you know what? If you're gonna say something and you can't take it back, then don't say nothing. Alright? So I'm just gonna leave it there. So yeah, ask yourself that. Why were you watching my moan video? Well, because, you know, I kind of wanted to help myself out tonight. Or I wanted to learn how to moan. Or maybe I was just curious. You know what I mean? Answer that one. Why were you watching my moan videos? Question mark. Why did I do a moan video? I have no fucking clue. Well, actually I do. It was more, started off as a dare thing. Then I realised I was good at it. Like really good, some of you say. And I thought I would just show people how to do it, and I took it too far as well. So now I'm taking that step back, but I will tell people how to do it still. So there you go, I'm going to end it off with that one. I know I kind of went everywhere with this chat, and yeah, kind of a bit deep in a few places. If you feel that some of the stuff I have mentioned has touched you kind of in a bad way or anything like that, you know, it is only my feelings, don't take it to heart, and if I've misunderstood something, please point it out. I am, you know, an open person, you know, not that open, I've always said that. So yeah, feel free to have a chat with me, you know what I mean? Put it in the comments what your feelings are. You know, don't argue between each other. Keep this between me and you guys, not each other. Alright, you have your own free wills. Don't interfere with others. Come and after mine. Come and chat to me. You have something to say? Say it to me. Alright? So let's talk. And I'm going to leave this chat right there. So if you like and want to subscribe, then please do so. You don't have to. And I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Peace out.